You see what time it is. Man, ain't that, man, every time I look at the clock, man. Every time I wake up, every time I use the door, when I look at the clock, I see 11:34. If you flip that upside down, what do that spell? H to the E, double L, spell L. Every time I wake up, every time I use the door, when I look at the clock, I see 11:34. If you flip that upside down, what do that spell? H to the E, double L, spell L. My well running dry. Feel like I'm smoking fry. Got me choking on my own breath. It's like I'm about to die. I've been living a lie. All I can do is cry in the dark with my head in my hands, asking why. So I burn the kush bush to push and get by. Even though it's fire, it gets me low, not high. Cause I done touched the highest of all heights with God. My eyes done seen the flyers of all sights with God. Got my fight from God and my life from God. Now my prayers, Heavenly Father, please protect me from your rod. Son of Kal-El done fell, now I'm General Zod. No more Superman, but a stupid man that made his own life hard. With vagina on my mind, it's like my mind about to blow. Every time I should say no, it's harder than the time before. So I stay on the go, from California to Carolina. But 11:34 on the clock is my reminder. Every time I wake up, every time I use the door, when I look at the clock, I see 11:34. If you flip that upside down, what do that spell? H to the E, double L, spell L. Every time I wake up, every time I use the door, when I look at the clock, I see 11:34. If you flip that upside down, what do that spell? H to the E, double L, spell L. I tell you what, to me failure is a male slut who can't look at a woman without seeing bust or a butt. He controls a boardroom full of suits and ties. He controls the green guys, but he can't control his eyes. His life is draped in lies. His speech is the disguise, compromise, and his walk with the Lord is his demise. Like when Esau got duped for that bowl of soup, and he saw after that it was impossible to recruit, impossible to compute. His brain had been stained in the blink of an eye. His position in the game changed. He lost the fight when he traded his birthright for just one night. After God had given him sight, I know he wished he could have retired at the top of his game. Now he like Denzel riding an unstoppable train, an unstoppable flame. When you stoke strange fires, the smoke will make you choke when you stroking fleshly desires. In the presence of the Lord is the fullness of joy, and sin separates you from the presence of God. Hell ain't the fire, nah, hell ain't the fire. Hell is meeting God, coming into his presence, and then him kicking you out because you have sinned, and sin separates you from his presence. It don't matter whether you a sinner, a saint, a believer, a non-believer, we all gonna be brought before the judgment seat. And there's no way you could come into his presence and not feel his goodness, his kindness, and his mercy. And then for him to tell you to bounce, that's hell. Because he requires what's past, your past deeds. Separation from God is hell.